Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome where we first review the watch list, then we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone had a good Thursday, good last day of April. I know UAVS was a smasher in that video, the recap video I uploaded. I did not expect it to blow up like it did. It has 1.4 thousand views, and usually we're at like 200-300 views. And I got like 60 comments on it. I haven't responded to everyone yet, but yeah, that one looks like it got a lot of people on the wrong side of the move. So we'll talk about that one a little bit as well. I hope my internet stays up. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the phone with Vodafone twice already, and it's just the internet didn't work for hours today. So right now it's working. I have no idea why. If it turns off randomly, I have a phone solution, but just a little heads up that we've been having some serious Wi-Fi issues today, but right now it's looking good. So hopefully that maintains. Let's finish with the housekeeping quickly. Today is May 1st. It's 9:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have another 14 minutes till the market opens at 9:30. We'll wrap up trading between 10:30 and 11 a.m. Check out the video description below. I got a bunch of FAQs there. I actually just updated it yesterday. So definitely check it out. Let's get to it. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some new faces yesterday. Looks like a lot of stuff from UAVS, I think. So welcome to anyone that's logging in for the first time on the chat room. So our two lead gappers for the day, SPI and MDGS, and actually at the moment I would probably argue MYO as well, because at first this thing wasn't really moving, but then it really popped up on the watch list right around at 850 because it went past 20%, and now it's been kind of rallying ever since. So this one's actually kind of interesting. Let's quickly see why it popped up. No, actually not seeing any activity. This could be a bit of a short squeeze here. Big resistance at 5. I don't know. I don't see this one breaking 5 at the moment, but maybe at one point this one could get interesting again. So I'm going to put alert here, see if we break above 5, kind of 4 or 5, and get close to that area. But good morning. Yeah, good to see everyone again. Good morning, you guys. A lot of old faces here. That's really good to see. So yeah, that's MYO, no catalyst. Let's go to SPI. At first, SPI, I wasn't really interested on it because I was just looking here and it looked like, it was sub-dollar. I typically don't trade sub-dollar. But then, pre-market, we hit $2 already. This thing ran quite a bit pre-market, about 100% actually, 110%. Pullback from the highs, about 25%, so still in the limit. Let's check the long-term chart. So we have some major resistance here at $2, and you can see this is the big first time rejection. And then we pulled back to 1.6 where some support was, a little below that actually to 1.5. 1.5 is kind of in this area. So yeah, 1.59, 1.6 to $2. Some big time support and resistance in this zone. Should be a little bit of a range. If we break past 2, this could get really interesting here. So I'm going to have a little alert here. But out of the gates, this one could be a fun one to watch. We are trending near the highs. We're trending above VWAP. This is looking pretty good. Could even be a good opportunity for a little pre-market trade around 165, basically right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I probably won't be doing it because that's I typically avoid trading pre-market, but looks good. Satoshi says, man, I got my butt kicked on SIM yesterday. SIM? I don't even think we were looking at SIM yesterday. I'll have to look at that one in a second. So yeah, SPI. Also, 7 million float on SPI. Here's some interesting stuff. Hong Kong Semiconductor Company. Here's a big red flag. They're a catalyst. They basically don't have a catalyst. Except, check out this. They have a non-compliance with the NASDAQ because they were sub-dollar, right? To be trading on NASDAQ, you have to have a price over $1. So if you go below $1, you get a non-compliance receipt. And now they're all of a sudden at $2. So who knows? There could be a lot of shady kind of pumping action going on behind SPI. Definitely just keep an eye out for that. Plus, we have big resistance above. It's not my favorite pick. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to definitely be a little bit cautious here. Although I got to say, pre-market price action, we are trending above that moving average. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, this thing could easily retest too from here. And that alone would be a 15% move, so not too bad. Oh, sim trading, simulation trading. Well, I guess that's not too bad, but hopefully. Why? How come you're doing sim trading? Thoughts on QEP? I'll look at QP in a little bit. First, let's talk about MDGS. This is really, I think, the lead gapper in the day. 100% gapping pre-market, 2.3 million float. That's beautiful. Israel Medical Company. They have a coronavirus testing kit, big order going through. Let's see, here we go. First commercial order for coronavirus testing kit. So this should be pretty good stock. Where are we trading right now? 4.5 in that range. So yeah, kind of right here in this higher range. I think if we break past 4.5, this could absolutely rip. We have some bigger resistance around 6. So I think this could be a really, really good rally. I'm going to keep a close eye on this one to trade at the market open. So again, honestly, this could be a really good trade right now, pre-market. Might even think about doing that. Probably will use a smaller position size if I go ahead and do that. Now this is looking really healthy. I think this is going to keep breaking. Might even break past 4.5 pre-market. We still got another 9 minutes to go, so this is looking pretty good. UAVS, yeah, this one I'd be really careful with. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be trading this one. Just absolutely insane. Check out this. It hit a low of like 1.1. Went down at like 72%. If you look here, it was like 4 minutes of trading, 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. So went down 72%. That's just insane in 4 minutes of trading. Obviously, there was a giant halt involved. There was a much more time spread, but basically in 4 candles, 4 1-minute candles. I have not seen a halt that aggressive before. That's really insane. Usually, you'll see like 40, 50, sometimes 60, but like in the low 70s. Whew. Even rumors by fraud from free CEO fraud. Yeah, there was so much stuff that came out in that offering. For anyone that's wondering, Heiko got out before this. That's good. You probably just saw his trade recap. I'm not totally sure. But okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Satoshi. Yeah, UAVS. I was thinking about buying the dip as well. But this dip, I actually had a limit order for a little bit at 153, and then I removed it. Thank God, because who knows, I would have maybe closed my position at near $1 or something. That could have been really bad. But congrats to anyone got this bounce. This is really nice, 50-60% bounce. This was beautiful. This is typically something I would look for. And actually, long-term chart, look at this. Big support at $1. We have formal breakout areas, open and closes of candles. So, $1 is big time support. And that's exactly kind of the price range that we reached. So this would have been a really, really good entry above $1, looking for a bounce there. Yeah, in hindsight, it's so obvious, but at the time, it was also, I was kind of done trading for the day. I didn't even have any more trades available in my cash account. So I did have some cash in my IRA I could have used, but yeah. Let's go back to MDGS. I think this one is probably trending higher. Yep, still trending higher, guys. This is what I was talking about. This one's looking really good, up 3%. MDGS out of the gates. This is definitely going to be the one we're watching. Do I think it will come back up? I don't think it's going to come up anytime soon. I think UAVS, first of all, it lost a lot of credibility with any sort of traders or investors. You can see some of these past spikes it's had, very short-lived spikes. So stocks tend to have muscle memory, traders call it. And you can see a lot of these short, one-time spikes to the upside and then just, being crushed. So there's probably a lot of dilution going on here as well. Yeah, this thing's selling off. I wouldn't be surprised if a reverse split came in anytime soon. But yeah, anytime we've had these spikes in the past, they just didn't really hold very well. So long-term chart, not looking very good on UAVS. None of the stocks that we trade I invest in. I only trade for the first from 9:30 to about 10:30, sometimes 11 o'clock, and then I'm done. Maybe 5% of the time I'll throw in some trades after that, but otherwise, I don't know, things get sloppy. I have a whole video on it in the video description below, the $25,000 challenge and the gap and go momentum strategy, and that's what we're doing here. Look at Jack Johnson in here. Jack Johnson's a legend. Yeah, who knows? There definitely is a chance of a bottom bounce. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a retest here at the 180s. I don't know. I won't be touching it. XELA, this was something we were looking at yesterday. This one had a big sell-off starting at about 950. This was a really aggressive sell-off. Nice bottom bounce as well. Never ended up trading XLEA. I gotta say, the move higher was really nice, but the fact that it was sub dollar kind of made me ignore it. MWK just had too light volume. I don't know why I paid it so much attention, but you know, at the market open, this one was really pulling higher really nicely. We had, you know, breakout, pullback, breakout, a little bit longer consolidation under pre-market high, had a nice breakout from there. I traded at the pullback, and this was kind of on the backside of the move, and could have left this one profitable, but yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. So UAVS was really the one to focus on, and I want to say that again today. MDGS at the moment is clearly the one to be focusing on. So that's where my attention is going to be. Let's quickly check here some of the history of MDGS. We had a pretty wild run here. This was a 1,200% rally in, looks like almost a day. But a lot of failed spikes. So again, MDGS, we want to watch out here. If this one starts moving higher, I wouldn't be surprised if it saw some big time resistance. So right now, again, we're kind of in this 4.5 area. Maybe we'll run up to 6. Maybe we'll even go past 6. But you know, we want to keep in mind that this thing oftentimes does not hold its highs very well. So just keep an eye out for that. Nice. Good morning, Heiko. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it today. Yeah, MYO is looking pretty good as well. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this one again. Big resistance at 5. So I have an alert here if we break past 5. At the moment, I don't see any catalyst for it, so I want to be a little bit more cautious with this one. Had an okay run pre-market. 33% though isn't that interesting. So that's another thing. I really think MDGS with this nice amount of shares outstanding, tiny amount of shares outstanding, is really, really good. So we'll see what we get on MDGS as this one pulls back. A little bit weak here in this area. 4.5. Got another minute till the market opens. Oh, sell off or buy more. I don't know. It's a bit more of a swing trade. I would probably argue. Trading macros. Catalyst is news. Basically, what is driving the price action? What's the catalyst behind the price action? So it's nice to see some sort of news article, some sort of, you know, order, FDA approval, collaboration, merger, something. FET sub dollar. I typically don't look at that, but you know, holding the highs okay. If it breaks 0.5, could be quite interesting. All right, guys, we've got another 10 seconds till the market opens. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Instantly breaking higher. Had a nice little pullback already right before pre-market, or right before the opening bell. This could be a good move here, 3-4%. Looks like it might be a bit more of a red to green move, kind of struggling a little bit at the open. 4.3. Give it a little bit more time. 25. MDGS is definitely the lead one on the day. MYO has a bit more volume. Quick sell-off there. See if 4 holds. I would probably buy a dip under $4, maybe in the high 80s, high mid 80s. Not sure if we're going to get that. All right, our aftermarket open scanner is finally popping up here. Still struggling. $83 instantly. Quick pullback. All the way to MYO breaking above 5.5 could be good. With that break, I was looking into the 70s, 370s, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. That was kind of what I was looking for. Otherwise, I would have took that trade and closed it out already. Let's see what happens here. This could keep selling off a little bit. MDGS still lead gapper. MYO close second. I definitely see a bounce happening here. Yeah, that would have been the trade. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't do that. Oh well. I thought we were going to go into the 70s with that quick sell-off that we had, but it didn't happen. Here we go, breaking higher now. This is looking really healthy. This is what we were waiting for. Quick little red to green move. Nice, Shane. Really nice entry there. Already up 40 cents. Almost exactly where I typically look to take profits. This is a really, really nice potential red to green move. Here we go. Probably not going to buy this breakout, but if we get a quick little pullback here, I would like a little bit of an entry. 455 looks like it's going to break out from 455. Whoa! There we go. I was too slow on that one. I did not buy that. That was really unfortunate. Oh well. Can't get them all. MDGS, big volume on the day. Should have got more aggressive on this one. NYO back at 5.2. So I had a breakout there, but quickly pulled back. Very, very sketchy, but still 9% breakout. Really nice trade, Shane. You did exactly what I wanted to do. So good work on that one. That was a solid breakout of 474. Could see a little bit of a pullback here in this area. I'm just going to give it some time. 474. This could just keep on running. Here you can kind of see it a little bit better. 4.5 was the big resistance area that we clearly broke out of. A nice big move. Three 9:35 a.m. Markets are a bit red. Keep that in mind. VIX is up. Oil's down. This could be a bit of a pullback now. %6. Nice, Ruben. Pulling back one more time here. Looking to get an entry where we had a former breakout zone. Little $4 reversal. Not sure if we're going to get this one. This could be the 1 minute pullback, and that could be all we're going to get. I don't really feel like getting aggressive just yet on this one. My chance to get aggressive was really here in this area on the red to green move. I even called that entry out at 3.8 ahead of time. I don't know why I didn't do it. So could be a really good 5-minute setup here. NYO is definitely the second one on the day. Check out AMTX. This is actually kind of an interesting stock, kind of creeping up here. A little bit over $1. MDGS looks like it could be pulling back here a little bit. $26. To the 30s, 32. Here we go, MDGS pulling back again into the teens, looking for a potential entry here on this dip. Just got a little entry. Not looking for the biggest move on it. This could pull back one more time here. Having a secondary pullback. Back to the support line. Quick little move higher here. So a decent amount of dip buyers came on this one. What I want to be a little bit careful here is bounce is a little bit weaker than I was expecting. You guys know how I feel about those weak bounces. could have a little bit of a reversal here. Still not seeing that reversal I was waiting for. 409, 407, 408. I mean, this one is the lead gapper with the strength on the day. It does have a decent catalyst, so should see a little bit of a bounce here in this pre-market action or early morning action. 13. Buyers coming in a little bit more confident now. This is looking good. Could have a bitter move into the 20s. Can we break the 20? That's what I would like to see there. I'm going to go ahead and take profits on this one. Small trade, tiny trade, okay entry. I didn't want to keep holding it. my entry was a little bit early. Was able to walk away with about, yeah, I don't know, not the biggest move, about 12%. I mean 12 cents per share. Typically I'm looking between 20 and 40 cents a share. So that's how it goes. Smaller position size as well. Like it's going all over the place. Thanks. Yeah, Shane, PDD rule. That's the devil, huh? Thanks for answering Tyler's question, Shane. Yeah, everyone's got a different strategy, right? So this would have been a red to green move here, buying on the pullback, and then looking for a hive day breakout, which we kind of got, but it wasn't as strong as you might have hoped for. This was a clear just dip buy bounce. I wasn't looking for more than really 20, 30 cents on this one, and I walked away much smaller because my entry wasn't that great. This was 11% bounce though, so it could have been pretty strong. Let's see if we get a second pullback here. This kind of looks like it might happen. And if you guys are totally new here and you have no idea what's going on, you don't know about the pattern day trader rule, check out the video description below. I have a video on the $25,000 challenge, gap and go momentum strategy, what we're doing here every morning between 9:30 and about 10:30. So definitely check that video out. It's about 25 or 30 minutes long. And then everything should make a little bit more sense. And if you just stick around long enough, I guarantee you after a few weeks, everything's going to start making a lot more sense. Paying taxes maybe to Cody. I'm not totally sure about that. I've never heard of a tax warning issue or anything like that. BD, I'm using TD Ameritrade ThinkorSwim platform. Again, all that information is in the video description below. All right, so we got one trade in, a little bit sloppy, I gotta say, and I really missed the trade I wanted here. This was a 19-20% move. We could have made, clean $200 on this one with smaller position size. Right now, I'm only using $1,000 because I just had a very sloppy April, and March was one of my best months because I used small position size. I was able to reduce my stress. I was able to have more trades because I reduced position size, so I could use that cash across more trades. So I'm kind of going back to that a little bit. April, I was kind of playing catch up because I was sick and I just wasn't really clear in my head, and I was trading to make profit, which is very dangerous, getting into that revenge trading. So that's why I'm kind of taking a little bit of a step back here. Boyclaws GSUM is brutal. Where is that one? So again, these are the former gappers from the previous days, and I just want to kind of highlight the fact that notice how they're all red. This is why I do not typically hold overnight. This is why typically, we only trade that first green day, and after that, they're dead. These are the lead gappers for today. You can see they're all moving high. So it's just, keep that in mind. We're not investing here. We're only trading things that have momentum at the time, and then we're no longer trading them. AMTX, guys, I should have paid more attention to this one. This one's already up 73%, just absolute ripper. Holds its highs better than MDGS, I would say, but it has a lot of these failed spikes. Could be kind of an interesting play here. Definitely some resistance in these areas. Getting close to maybe 1.5. This thing could probably keep going here. If this pulls below $1, I'd probably actually look to buy it as a dip. I'm not sure if I would buy this one out of the hull. This is going to open up in 5 minutes. CAPR, Heiko says, look at this one. CAPR, yeah, this one's really choppy. To me, this is just chop. We had an inside candle. I wouldn't really get interested on this one until we broke out of the candle from the day before. That's why I have an alert here of $8. I think that could be a really good sign that this might actually have a break past 10 and so on. But you want to break past the former inside candle first. Otherwise, I think it's a little bit choppy. A lot of day traders aren't going to be looking at it. But yeah, I mean, kind of an interesting move. Winkler said AMTX 5 times. Yeah, no, I totally missed that one. I was looking at it too in the corner of my eyes. This is the one that's been kind of creeping up. Look what also is creeping up here. SPI 1.5. Kind of holding its area, 60% up on the day. Not really giving up yet. I wasn't really too interested in it unless it breaks 2, but could be a good little dip buy at about 1.2 as well. Was it halted down? Oh, talk about selling too early on MDGS. Could have had a second entry at 4, 13% rally from there. I thought it was going to pull back one more time, but it didn't. This is actually looking very strong, I gotta say. Very, very strong. Here we go. This could be a break past 474. This is looking pretty good. This is... Whew. We're getting ready for that second leg. This is a clear breakout right now. This is looking really healthy. Could be a good secondary entry of about 4.6. I'm going to look for a quick pullback on this breakout. I'm not sure if we're going to get an entry here. Yeah, it looks like I wasn't the only one buying that dip. Really strong move on MDGS. This could be the second leg. So we had a first leg pre-market. We had a consolidation. Now we're getting for that second leg breakout to the upside. Here we go. Really nice move. 4.8 already. Yeah, we would have had to get more aggressive on that pullback. I'm going to give this one a little bit more time. Maybe set up a 5-minute setup. Bit of a failed breakout there on that one. This is looking good. It looks like it's about to break the 4.9. We had a nice solid 1-minute pullback after a 5-minute breakout. Yeah, this is looking good. I think I'm being too conservative on this one, but again, I'm just going to give it a little bit more time. We've had, kind of a choppy open, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there we go. Quick little move here. $6.8. Looking for this one to have a second move higher here. Up 100% on the day. Here we go. This could be the break. I'm looking for a break for 4.9. Nope, didn't happen. Pulling back again. Bit of aggressive pullback here. Now you want to take those profits quickly. Every time I don't take profits quickly, I get reminded why I take profits quickly. Still lead volume on the day. Could be another attempt to break higher here. Let's see what we get. 66. $67, $75. A lot of sellers on the 70. Buyers back on the 70. This could be a break past 649. 77. Taking profits here. Boom, look at that, break past 5. I was looking for the break past 5, but we were having a lot of issues. I was thinking it could be a bit of a fake out. Bit it wasn't. Well, actually it kind of was. That was really short-lived breakout. I took profits a little bit too early in the high 90s, or actually high 80s. Yeah, look at that breakout. It's very shaky here. So second trade of the day, a little bit better there. Got my, 30 cents. Like I said, I'm looking for between 20 cents and 40 cents. So I got that. Unfortunately, yeah, I left about 30 cents on the table in that one. Nice, Paul. You did better than me. I chickened out. Again, breakout trading is definitely not my main strategy. So I'm like extra cautious with it. Let's see how it goes. I would like to enter MDGS again. We're having good volume here. Really, really nice volume. Not sure why, but it looks like my buying power is a little low. A little lower than I was expecting, actually. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, okay. It's because those two big losses I had. I totally forgot that my buying power would be reduced so much. It's a bit, and I had a little bit bigger size on that last trade. I'm going to put a limit order here in case we get a little bit of a pullback. MDGS is a little choppy here, but I think we're going to keep going. I don't really think we're going to have a pullback back to this area, but if we do, I'll be ready for it. If we don't, I'm going to look for maybe a flat top breakout from 485, maybe have another spike here, but I don't know. I'm going to give this one a little bit longer. 955, again, that's getting close to one of those times that I don't really like trading, so let's see what happens. Could see another pullback here. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. These breakouts are very tricky to call sometimes, especially when you're in these consolidation phases. This was a nice move. This was a clear move. We had a nice 5-minute breakout. Check this out. Boom. Then we had 1, 2, 3 candle pullback. I bought on the second one. 3. You never really know if you're going to get that one. This was a 14% move from that low. So to me, that was kind of predictable. But right now, it's looking a little choppy. I don't know. We just had a fake out. I don't know. Nice, Satoshi. Wow, I appreciate that. based on your inputs. That's awesome. $100 per day. It's really, really good stuff. Dean Adealon. I hope I'm saying that right. That's a pretty crazy name. AMTX pulling back, but that's good news. A1 Pro. I mean, 1AP Pro, sorry. Hey, happy with 21%. I think anyone would be happy with 21%. That's a nice amount right there. I'm so happy the internet's working. You guys have no idea. I don't want to jinx myself, knock on wood. It just wasn't working this morning at all. Sometimes you just got to call and complain a little bit, I guess. Here we go, guys. This could be a second attempt to break past 5. Whoo. Just need a little bit longer consolidation, maybe? I don't know. Buying this pullback at 4.6 could have been kind of interesting. 7% move already from there. Call me Dina. All right, Dina's good. CREX, what happened there? God only knows. I'm going to put alert here if it breaks over 5. I'm going to check out some of these other tickers. I have one more trade I can make today under smaller position size. Oh, this actually might be breaking out right now. SPI at above 1.8. That's where we had the alert on it. Really, really nice. Really want to have unlimited trades. Can't we wait till we reach the $25,000 challenge? Look at this. We break out. We had a red to green move here. We had a nice little rounded bottom. Broke higher. This is the indicator. Check out this 5-minute candle. You see that? Then what? Two candle pullback, 3 candle pullback, and then blam, kadang, rips up 13%. That was the trade. That was it. Yeah, MDGS is what was I just talking about? Is that SPI? Yeah, SPI, beautiful curve. Beauty, rounded bottom. I'm gonna put that on my notes. That was it. Luckily. AMTX. Yeah. You're not kidding. You guys called it out. AMTX had a nice little pullback here. This could be a phenomenal dip buy, just absolutely phenomenal. 108, 107. Look at this alert, just not doing anything. It's just sleeping. Might as well remove it. Big moves. Man, if I had one more trade, I would probably be getting aggressive. Anything under 110, I think, honestly. So many good trading opportunities just all across the board. MDGS looks really, really healthy. It's slow. It's a slow mover right now, but it looks healthy. Actually, wait, I would have to even reduce my position size a little bit more if I wanted to buy in 153 area. Go ahead and remove my order. My God, these tiny position sizes in this right now. Yeah, the alerts are a little ridiculous. Oh God, AMTX, man, this one's giving me a little bit of FOMO here. I would have loved buying that little dip right here. 108. I don't know. Maybe I would have not bought it. I don't know. But Oh, dude, anything below 110, I feel like would have been a good little bounce trade on this. Already up 5-6%. No idea you had a YouTube channel. I use your scan settings in TOS I found on Reddit. That's really funny. I wonder if those... Reddit is an interesting world. I wonder how it got there. Did I make that post? I made a few posts on Reddit. I'm on what's that one ridiculous Wall Street bets? Oh my lord. It's so funny what those people post there, and sometimes I comment. I have some ridiculous trades posted there as well. AMTX, man, this thing is if MDGS is your girlfriend, AMTX is like your mistress that you occasionally look at and you shouldn't be looking at it. I feel like that's AMTX. So let's go back to what we should be looking at. Here we go. Having a little bit of a pullback here in this area. Yeah, 1AP Pro, that's super true. Those things come in left and right. They're super obnoxious too. Every time I see one, I get like a heart attack because I think it's something else that's more important. This could be a really strong ABC pattern on the 5-minute chart. This could be a longer move here. We could see one rally, A, B, C, and then looking for that breakout. Here we go. This could be a little bit of a pullback in this area. Wow, what a rip down. It's quite a strong move there. Again, my alert didn't go off. No news, no reason for this thing should be down. It's only 10:03. So could just healthy little correction here. One more pullback, but it wasn't that. Just had an entry on 55. $54. Small position size, tiny position size. Out of this trade, it was not a bad trade. It was just tiny position size, only about 10 cents. I could have held this one longer. I don't know. 4%, whatever. Don't make too much fun of me. I really don't like holding the bounces very long. If I can make 3-4% on a bounce, I will take that every time. And that's exactly what I did on this one. It was just such a small position size that 3-4% almost didn't do anything in terms of actual profit. Here we go, 72, could be breaking higher here, 75, yeah, okay, I could have held this one longer. That was a strong pullback. Oh well, whatever. You know, every time I don't take profits quickly, I like instantly, get punished. So I'll take my 3 small profitable trades today and just, be happy. I could start my weekend a little bit more chill than last weekend. Last weekend, in one trade, I lost $300 because I was using giant position size, like 2,000, which was way too aggressive, and I hit my max stop loss, and I was like, boom, okay. That sucked. AMTX just got halted going up. Like, are you in this one? Oh my God, it's at 129. What was I saying about this one? This dirty stock. I would have loved getting on it. Yeah, that's true, ChemDog. That's super true. Last trade of the day, you also don't want to have a big loser. That's like the worst thing. You might be up, really, really nicely, like 20% based on your position sizes. But then if you get really aggressive, right in the evening, and then you give back half your profits, like that's like worse than having a red day. Sometimes it just feels so bad. So yeah, ChemDog, really, really good point on that. Dakota says he bought with unsettled cash. Oh God, MTX, man. This one, whatever. MDGS was staying at home and baking brownies with your wife, and that's what I did, and I got some really delicious brownies. I didn't have that, amazing roller coaster with my AMTX mistress, but that's just how it is. $14% on AMTX. Nice. Dina, that's what we want to see. I'm also done with trading. That's how you trade the morning open. Beautiful. 10 o'clock, 10:30, you're done trading. This is actually a day a little bit cleaner trading, which is nice. I need a little bit of a refresher. So we're kind of getting back on track after my little mini red streak disaster I had. Anyone watching MYO? This thing is pumping. Let's go ahead and watch MYO. Watch it. %12 move from that low, about 4.88. Not too bad. Big 5-minute breakout candle. This could be a great spot for an entry if there's a continuation. This could be it. Good call. Yeah, Boy Claus, I totally agree. The way MDGS traded, just like the way UAVS traded in the market in the morning open, was just really nice. It just, look at this, clean breakout, support pullback at 4.5, broke at 5, a little shaky here. It was just good. It was a nice stock to trade. Jimmy, MDGS at $3.99 out at 5. Wow, that dollar a share, that is really good. That was like a perfect entry at $3.99. Good stuff, man. Jimmy, that's nice. So this whole, here we go. Wow, this thing's all over the place. Whew! Are you guys taking profits? What are you guys doing? Boy Claws, 5-day green streak. Let's go. AMTX opens very choppy, but holds the highs. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 1.5, but then again, I also wouldn't be surprised if it just disappeared. So follow the price action. Don't get over greedy. Take your profits when you have them and cut them losses quick. Here we go, AMTX. Whew! Congrats to anyone that is long right now. Oh, nice, Jimmy. Really, really solid stuff. Huge candle there. Oh, 16, 18%. Woo! That makes my 3-4% bounce trade look like a little snack. I don't even know. Larry, nice stuff. That's what I like to hear, Larry. MDGS dropping. This is sometimes my favorite entry. When we have a VWAP break. This thing's already up. I wouldn't probably buy any more. I would actually look for a secondary pullback. Sometimes they don't happen and I miss the move, but if they do happen, they tend to be much nicer. Something like 4.2, something like that. MDGS. Yeah, who knows? It could just be bouncing here. I don't know. That's a lot of selling. The bounce is weak. I'd be kind of careful. 438. Man, I want to trade this so bad. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. One more red candle. There it is. No, I don't know what's going to happen. The market just wants to shake out people. The market wants to get you on the wrong side of the trade. So if you're feeling super confident, I don't know. Market's playing tricks on you. Here we go, 436. Is it going to bounce? Is it going to keep selling off? 435, 430. Whoo! Looks like the bounce is going to happen here. 440. I probably would have missed this trade. 442. It's a nice bounce though. Hit that 27. Hit 27 perfectly. 4% up. August, nice. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Happy to have you here. I'll see you first thing on Monday. That's the next time we stream. I'll have a recap video later today. Talk about the trading day, some big takeaways, anything new kind of going on. Anything important, you guys will know. Look at CODX, kind of creeping up here a little bit, huh? This is a nice mover. It's above the price range. Okay, it's not that nice. I take it back. 13%, perfect entry, perfect exit. I don't know. Would have probably not happened. Low of 69 just a couple of quarters ago. Oof. There's going to be a lot of back holders on CODX at one point. I'll tell you that much. This thing, I'd be careful. I'd be very careful. MIST up 40%. Oh yeah, look at this. This one's really nice because this one's breaking higher, consolidating, pulling back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This pullback's a little stronger. Nice little rips here. Absolutely gaining momentum. Pharmaceutical, Milestone Pharmaceutical Company. It doesn't have any catalyst, so this is just kind of like a large cap that was overextended to the downside and now is finally kind of coming back to life a little bit. Yeah, really, really nice breakout past the 3.4. Even had a nice little pullback, which would have let you load up your position size. MIST, super. MDGS, this is why when you're on the backside of a move, you want to take profits quickly. Ooh, look at this thing. 22. It's actually selling off much more aggressively than I would have thought. 417. That could be this could be the bounce. That was like no volume in that crash. This could definitely be the bounce. If you bought it in 13, you could see a 7% profit probably really quickly. I don't know. I'm not trading it, but this, I don't know, could pull back again, but I would have liked to be long it. MYO. Yeah, good call, Satoshi. MYO is looking pretty healthy. It's holding the highs well. Oh, man. This would be such a good day to have unlimited trades. AMTX. Congrats anyone holding this one. I mean, this $1, $1.1 area support zone was pretty callable. I mean, look at that. I mean, we have multi-month support and resistance at $1. We got VWAP and the 15-minute EMA consolidating in this price after a 20% pullback. We had a gap area here. Oh, this one just screams something. 30% move. CAPR. Ooh, pulling. Heiko, you're definitely right about CAPR. I mean, this one, my alert finally went off on it, breaking above 8. This thing, you know, had these highs here, and it's breaking above yesterday's high. This thing could actually turn out to be a huge ripper today. Look at this. That $8 was crucial for CAPR to break out. So we're no longer in the range from yesterday. That's very important for day traders. Look at that stuff. Otherwise, there's a good chance it just consolidates into a pennant pattern or something like that. Nobody wants to trade a pennant. So now we have a clear breakout at $8. Now we're at 8.24. Could have probably a healthy little pullback here. Look at this breakout too. Flat top breakout at 757. Has a nice 1 minute pullback and then just rips 9%. Guys, there's so many trading opportunities. I hope you guys are snagging them. Yeah, everybody revenge trading. CAPR. Yeah, CAPR is full on momentum right now. That's a critical price zone that people are watching yesterday. People are watching this, or just, like even me, I had an alert here. If I had more trades, I probably would, you know, be thinking about where can I get an entry on this one? Where can I find a 5 minute entry? And most people, most breakout traders are much more aggressive than me, so they would have probably bought into the this momentum here, taking profits into the break. Ooh, look at this, could be a secondary move. What a hot day, guys. I've always realized that when the markets are red, the small caps are extra hot. I don't know, it's like reverse logic, but it's probably because large caps are super boring. Whoo, CAPR, ripsky dipsky, here we go. Yeah, one AP Pro, that's always a good idea. There's only one downside to waiting, and this is something I've noticed is like personal to me. If I don't trade from like 9:30 to 10, then I'll start getting more aggressive like 10 to 10:30. And then if I don't trade in that time, then I'm trying to do something at like 10:45. And then that's like when I should be most conservative. So sometimes I'll try to get even force a trade early on just because I know like this is when I should be doing that. But yeah, it's tough. There's no exact science to it, and gotta kind of figure out what your personality is on that front. I don't even know what to watch right now. There's so much good stuff going. Oh man, CAPR. Whew. It's making me all sweaty inside. All right, MYO. Let's check out what this one's doing again. Having a little bit of a pullback here. SPI. Man, here we go. Look at that. I mean, this was the ticket when we broke past the 1.6. 14% move. And in 2 candles, you could rack up 13% if you had a perfect entry and exit. Okay, so MDGS had that one extra little pullback here, probably trying to shake out some people. This is what I was talking about, the market always trying to shake people out. Kind of a weak bounce there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 like really consistent pullbacks on MDGS. Really aggressive. Don't forget, guys, if you like this content, if you like the raw footage, even the red days, don't forget to hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. You also let other people know there's good stuff here. I hope. But yeah, I'll be wrapping up probably the next 10-15 minutes. I'm already out of trades. I had my 3 trades today. All of them were on MDGS. It was a good, fun trading day. small position size, but we still walked away with about $132. So if, you know, my average position size today was, I don't know, like 950 maybe, I think it was under $1,000. So it basically means we made 13% on our position size. So that's a really nice day. So as we grow our account and we start taking those $10,000 position sizes, you know, today would have not been a blow away day. It would have made $1,300, but you know, that's okay. Not to mention, by the time we get to the $10,000 account size, we're going to be probably much more refined in our trading. And that's the whole purpose behind the $25,000 challenge. Edward says, how do I get a screen on my computer like yours? Well, I'm using ThinkorSwim from TD Ameritrade, so definitely check them out. I have my whole layout you guys can download in the video description below. I got a video on that. And then I also have a video on the whole entire challenge if you guys are curious on the strategy and what the challenge is all about. MDGS might break VWAP here, but not my favorite kind of thing to be doing. Trading VWAP breakouts is never my. I'm like I need to look at my stats on that, but I think it's like 0% success ratio. Thanks, Juan. I appreciate that. Bad news, guys. I'm almost out of tea. Hive candle, high candle. GSUM, you guys called it out a little bit ago. This one, up 115%. So what I really like to focus on is really the stock with the most volume, and that was MDGS, and that's why I used all my 3 trades on it. Yeah, that was really the ticker today. GSUM, this is very choppy stuff. We did have a nice little okay red to green move there, but you just don't know if if the selling off is going to continue. You just don't know that. So red to green moves are sometimes very tricky. You basically buy the dips and you just kind of hope it rips to the upside. I don't know. But if you buy them on the lead gappers, sometimes they tend to do all right. And then we have a little move here higher, but yeah, I mean, if you're trying to buy this pullback here from the VWAP breakout, all of a sudden you're down 9%, close to your max stop loss, and then yeah, I don't know, GSUM, it's tough. I think this one was a little tougher. MIST, what in the Lord baby Jesus is going on here? 40%. Look at that strong pullback. On the 5-minute chart, I think this pullback is really nice because we had a close here and then we had an open here of the candle before the big run. And guess what? It pulls back basically almost exactly to that area. Has a 7% bounce. Pulls back one more time and has a 8% bounce. So pretty cool. Yeah, it has a huge gap fill. Satoshi's definitely right about that. I mean, this thing definitely has potential. Oftentimes you see stocks after a big dip. Sometimes at one point they have these gap fills. It's not guaranteed, and we might have a fake out breakout here, and this thing might just keep selling off. I don't know. You'd have to look into the fundamentals a little bit more, into the company. But it's definitely possible, and it could happen in one day. And actually, in that one day, it could be the only day it ever sees those highs again. So that's like beautiful momentum opportunity. Nice big manic. My 3 trades up $194. Boom, you totally beat me. Even though it's not a competition, but awesome work, man. We died by dips and then shorts cover, boy clause, while shorts cover. Yeah, it's true. Look at MDGS, man. This sell off is. Look at that. I mean, wrap up trading by 10 o'clock. Although I gotta say, these dip buys, if you missed all this morning action, here's a first, 5% squeezer. There's another one. This one was really choppy. This one would have been kind of tough. But 8%, if you just do that constantly on the way down, you could build a nice account size as well. The breakouts though are really where the bigger money is, because you get these moves that are 17, 20, 30, sometimes 50, 60, 70% when there's 3 halts in a row or something. That doesn't happen as much, but with the dip buying, you oftentimes don't make more than 4 to 7%. And then sometimes you get halted in on the way down, and then all of a sudden you're down 10%. So it's a little bit sketchy. Keep MIST on the list. MIST is on the list. CAPR is even popped up on our scanner from the former gapper, so that's kind of crazy. These are all kind of just stocks to be watching, except GSMO, I feel like more. Yeah, boy, Claus, I feel you. The dips, those are actually my bread and butter as well. I've grown my account much more from dip buying than buying breakouts, but I think both speak to different people. So you got to figure out what your favorite way to trade is, what feels more natural to you, and then really kind of leveraging on that. I think if you're like, my problem sometimes is, especially in the beginning, like many years ago, I would try all these different things. I would try holding overnight. I would try, buying dips. I would try buying breakouts, and then I would mix up all my strategies. And that was probably the hardest part of like my early trading career, was just being all over the place. Because the grass is always greener on the other side. So once you find something that works, try to like really master it. And then I think I've gotten to the point over the years where like I love dip buying, and I just I understand it. And now just like years later, I'm picking up a new strategy, the gap and go breakout strategy. So it's like, just, I don't know. It's like, if I can master 2 strategies, I'd be super happy. That's kind of the point I'm trying to make. So like, doing all sorts of stuff is just probably something I never want to do. That's also why I don't trade options. It's just like, that's like a whole nother curveball into the mix. Learning to swing trade while waiting on my day trades. Yeah, I swing trade. I don't swing trade small caps, but I swing trade a lot of mid to large caps. I've been trading since like 2013 is when I started, but then I stopped for 2 years. Yeah, 2013, and then I became like a full-time trader when I lived in New York City, and then I stopped for 2 years, moved to Florida, built the company with my brother, Enslow, which is a software company, and then I was traveling for like another year because we opened an office in Bulgaria, and we were doing a lot of stuff there. And then once all that kind of wrapped up, then I'm getting back into trading hardcore. Nice. It's the best. I think I love trading. I almost wish I never slowed down, but I'm definitely going to be doing this forever, I think. It's just so much fun. Gives you a lot of freedom too. If you learn how to control yourself, like right now it's 10:30, you know, it's really easy to, like, let's say go for a little lunch break and then trade the rest of the day, or not even go for a lunch break and then just trade all day. And I feel like that's very dangerous. Not to mention, what's the point of that? Like, I find the nicest part about trading is the amount of freedom it gives me. So I'm only working an hour and a half a day, and the rest of the day I can do whatever I want because I'm not trading the afternoon. No, I don't take outside money, if that's what you're saying. Thanks, Big Mac. I appreciate that. That's really nice. Nice of you to say. AMTX is ripping. Yeah, why am I looking at CODX? This one's so boring. AMTX, this is much more interesting. Yeah, woo, 1.5. We hit it. Yes. So we were talking about this 1.5 level because we've had many tops here. We've had closes here. We've had opens there. We've had a lot of pivots in this area. Maybe we'll even reach 1.7. You can see we've hit these highs before as well. A lot of traders are going to be looking at that. Right now we're at 1.6. God, congrats to anyone that's freaking holding on to this. This is just beautiful. 30%. Real nice. So you didn't even have to buy here at 1.1. You could have waited for this pullback, waited for the VWAP support, and then just, this thing is 25% up ripping. Oh, man. Nice, ChemDog. Yeah, yeah. Definitely go for it. I don't want to socialize, so I stay on monitors all day. Yeah, fair enough too. I'm actually looking for an office right now to move into. It probably won't happen until like another few months or like a quarter or two because of the whole Corona crisis. It's gotten like kind of bad around here, but it would be nice to do that. Or I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to say. Interesting, Augustin. Yeah, everyone's gonna have a different take on that as well. Like somebody might be more of an evening person, or somebody based on their job situation might only be able to trade the afternoons or something like that. So everyone's gonna be different. Trading the mornings is just what works for me very well. DK, look into cash accounts because there's no limits on cash accounts. The only problem is your cash takes 48 hours to settle. That's why I alternate $3,000 every day. So if I trade $3,000 on Monday, I don't get that money back till Wednesday. So right now is an account size of $6,000. I trade 3,000 Monday, 3,000 Tuesday, and then I get that money back and alternates. But yeah, like Robinhood for day trading, I don't think is. I don't know people that really do that. I know a few from some conventions I've been to, but like I don't know like how serious they are. I gotta say, I don't know. It was quite popular to trade on TOS, so like use this for charting and then actually place the orders on Robinhood when you had the fees. I knew a lot of people that did that. But that's tough. I feel like even TOS is too slow sometimes to like get those quick entries and exits. So you would have, that's more of like that's a whole different style of trading at that point. I trade on ThinkorSwim. How come you do it that setup? Big Mac, you use ThinkorSwim but trade on Webull. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they do have interesting news. Oh, thanks, Mr. Blob. I mean, Bob. I just said Blob. Mr. Bob, I appreciate that. I'll definitely get. I'm gonna get. Definitely gonna have a nice beer or wine in a moment here. So, cheers to you, man. Appreciate it. Calculate share size. Yeah, there's definitely some perks with Webull. I also like the browser based trading. It's quite nice. Yeah, Peter, I think you summed it up very well with that statement. That's like, I think that's pretty accurate. Although I think they've realized that as well, and they're definitely improving the other segments, and they're also branching out with the credit cards and stuff like that. So I think they're trying. Plus, they have a big audience, right? I think that's so powerful. I think the fact that they were able to catch such a young demographics because of the low fees, and I would even say not just young demographics. I think a lot of people were using it because of the low fees, and you know, people are just sometimes, I don't know, we're like habitual, right? So if we already have an account there, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna say, you know what, I already have an account there, I'm just gonna stick with them. Unless you really get into day trading or something like that. But most people aren't day traders. Most people are just, you know, holding. What's a good app for day trading? Oof, I don't know. I don't use my phone almost for any part of my life, especially not trading. I already quiver when I have to like open Instagram or something like that. But I think TOS is an okay app. ThinkorSwim app. I don't know. That I don't have an answer to that. I'd be rich. Big Mac, that's funny. MDGS, wow, that sell-off was no joke, huh? Yeah, boy claws. That's kind of my attitude towards day trading on a phone. Although there's, you know, there's a bunch of like these YouTube videos out that, you know, like check me out day trading, and they pull out their phone. And I'm just like, no, this is not real. But I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm old. I'm 27, but I don't know. Maybe it's just past my time. I don't know. With the phone kind of trading, I don't know. If I grew up with it, like if I was a teenager and I was trading with my phone, like maybe I would be more comfortable with it. But I don't know why would I give up this amount of screen real estate where I can make such better decisions? I don't know. Guys, AMTX, man. This is 100%. I would have done a trade on this one. I don't know where, but this is where I originally wanted to do the trade, under 110. Then we had the halt, the breakout, pullback. I don't think I would have entered here, but you know, AMTX, man, this is super, super nice. It's almost sad to just watch this one go without trading it. Today is such a hot day. We have so many good stocks that are worth trading. Like, today's one of those days where you can really just get spoiled. Because then, you know, Monday you're like, okay, it was so hot on Friday. I'm gonna apply the same strategy, and then, you know, you just like, there's no volume. You trade something with no volume, and then, you know, breakouts are weak. But this has been a pretty good week so far, actually. 67. I wonder if we're gonna hit 70, 170. Oh, I can't believe it. We might actually get to 170. No! People are buying the 170 breakout. Savages. Savages. Oh, I don't think I could do that. 170. 171. Yeah, no, that is not for me. Oof. Oof. I'd be sweating. 167. Yeah, quick pullback there. Boom, all of a sudden 6% down on that trade. I don't know how somebody could try to buy the 1.7 breakout if you see all these tops here. Then again, there's much better breakout traders than I am, so I shouldn't say anything. Nice call, Boy Claws. Big Mac, I'm from Florida. Penny stocks kill me. Yeah, I don't trade penny stocks either. Sometimes I'll trade sub-dollar, but typically I'm looking between $2 and $7. I find that the penny stock, sub-dollar stocks, they're not really what I'm looking for. I still have not got my stimulus check. Yeah, Satoshi, I totally agree with that. That 172 area, whew, it might have a little retest of it, but I don't know. I would not be. I think this is when you start playing with fire. Like 1042, trying to buy a multi-month breakout zone. Whew. I don't know. When they do splits, yeah, you gotta watch out with the splits. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but this is TD Ameritrade from ThinkorSwim. Again, guys, check out the video description below. I got everything listed there. No, are we about to break 1.7 here again? Who are these savages trading AMTX? That's my question. 167. It's holding all right. A lot of sellers there. Big orders coming through. Oof, big sell orders as well. Ay, 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 ay. Again, second attempt. This is like third, fourth, fifth attempt actually. 170. Yeah, I don't know. CAPR. I want to look at CAPR just one more second here. I want to see this one either break or not break. Oh, again, big sell orders coming through. 67, 65. I really don't think this is going to break out, but some like 10% of me thinks like, you know, I could be totally wrong. I'll put an alert here if we break higher. I don't think we're going to break higher. Yeah, Big Mac. Yeah, you gotta watch out with that auto send button. I feel you though. That's a real issue. Wow, man, oh man, CAPR 12% ripper. This one doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. The momentum is really piling in here. It's turning into one of the top gappers on the day. CAPR guys, this is looking pretty interesting. Edgar asked to enter now. I don't know. That is super up to you, man. I don't want to tell you guys when to enter and when to exit trades. What I would look at, I mean, we did have a nice breakout here at 857. We had a solid breakout, and now we're having a pullback to this area. We had 1, 2 red pullback. We tried to break higher, and there was a rejection from that breakout here. There's a bit of a fake out. which would make me pretty nervous. I would probably wait for a bigger pullback on this one, honestly, unless we start moving up here. So we have 877. It's kind of the body of this candle. If we break that, could be an indicator that the bulls are back on this one. Right now, it looks like the bears are still winning. I would probably also wait for a bit more of a 5-minute setup. So we have some big support at 8.3, which is right around here, this area. I'd probably look for a bigger pullback there. I don't know. It is breaking higher, so this one could rip. This is kind of what I was saying here. If we break past the 877, the bulls are back in charge, and it could be good. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be trading right now because it's 10:46. Satoshi, yeah, it's true. LIVX, nice move on that one. Where are you seeing this LIVX? Yeah, not too bad at all. Look at that. Kind of a choppy start, but once we broke past 2.7, had a little bit of a pullback and then just ripped 11%. Not too shabby. Man, the opportunities today, guys, they're so abundant. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Was that CAPR? No, what was that? Did you guys see that giant dip? That was LIVX. Phew! Just like that, the parade is over. Yeah, Satoshi, I couldn't agree more. A hard dip on CAPR could be your best bet. Moderna is ripping too. I got interesting stuff. Yeah, this is also what I was thinking, so what I was saying with the 8.3, some big support here on the 5-minute. You can always identify these areas because we had the breakout at 8.3. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a retest of that area first. Yeah, buying these breakouts later in the day is tough. I mean, we already had one big leg here, consolidation, second big run here with multiple consolidations on the way. Two pullbacks on this one. Third, very aggressive pullback here, and now we're kind of consolidating near the highs here. This is tough. I feel like there's more risk on CAPR right now than anything else, but this could easily run past $10, you know? And here it goes. Looks like it's breaking out. This might be the time to get aggressive. We just had green volume, big volume on the break there. Again, I'm not buying. I'm already used all my trades today. I'm not telling you guys to buy it. I'm just kind of looking at the stock and seeing what's in front of me and talking, thinking out loud, basically. Yeah, nice entry, Mr. Bob. Good stuff on that. And thanks again for the beer, Mr. Bob. AMTX, or like 2 beers, where I am. AMTX pulling back, huh? 1.56. Hit that 172. CAPR breaking out. This is it. This is the move higher. Need to break 9 for good movement. Just wait. This is the breakout 1-minute pullback that we just saw. I feel much more confident about it now. I would have probably been trying to get in on this candle, maybe on this one, if I wanted to buy the breakout now. I would also feel much more comfortable if this was just at like 9.45 or something like that. 10.50 now. But look at that volume. That is some big volume that came in there. Big buy volume. That's good. CAPR has made its way to second place in the lead gappers on the day, or biggest momentum small cap. So that's good. AMTX has a big spread. It's just a choppy stock. So yeah, this was a really nice little move. It was a slow move, but if you bought that 880 breakout, you could have took profits there at about, I don't know, not the biggest mover. I forgot the price is a little higher on CAPR. I was like, that was a 40-cent move, but then I was like, oh yeah, it's a $9 stock. Ooh, here we go. Here's the big pullback. Or you don't know how big it's going to be, but this could be it. So 830 is a potential. 840. I would be waiting for a little bit bigger of a pullback than that. No, Edgar, that's not what we want to hear. I'd be very careful, man. This thing is selling off. This is 1052 post 1030 breakouts. This is just, you see this all the time. These failed breakouts. Just be very careful, man. Gotta know where your stops are. Oof. Having a little bit bounce in this area. One AP Pro, my goodness, my alert on AMTX worked. Yeah, that you always want to take profits, man. It's always those trades where you're like, you know what, this is gonna be the big winner. I'm gonna hold it a little bit longer. That's when the lessons get learned. Having a nice little bounce here. So we came back a bit more aggressive than the 830. We pulled back to about 817, 818. I don't know, something like this. Having a nice little bounce in this area, 3-4%. This could keep trending upwards, but right now it had a clear resistance. It could also keep pulling back. Ooh. Little reminder here, I didn't even really notice this at first. So big first green day, second day consolidation, and at the moment there's not a lot of big buying volume here. Probably because there's no catalyst, there's no real reason to be trading this besides the fact of this breakout from $8. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. I think that is probably going to call it a day. Well, I already called it a day like 30 minutes ago, but just kind of wanted to stick around a little bit longer. Remember, guys, in the first link in the video description, tradejournal.co/connect. There's a Discord group there. If you guys want to, trade overnight or something like that, or you're holding overnight, or you got some pre-market questions, it's a fun little community in there. It's fairly quiet at the moment. Since everyone kind of is in this chat room, but if you want to get on the chat, that's also an option in there. I'm going to be wrapping up now, guys. Nice, Edgar. You took the stop. Really good move. Smart move on that one. You just don't know how far these things are going to pull back. So there's nothing wrong with a loss. Losses are inevitable, and the best traders, 40 to 60, 60 to 70% profit win ratio. So they're still taking every 10 trades 3 to 4 losses, and that's totally normal. You just don't want a loser, a small loss to turn into a big loss. That's what it's all about. Nice. Nice, Satoshi. That sounds like a good little ride. $2 loss. Hey, that's a quick one, boy class. That was a real quick trade. All right, guys. I'll wrap up with that one. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Have a relaxing time. No need to stress. Unless you're holding overnight, then yeah, I guess you should stress a little bit. Just kidding. Stress is never a good thing. I'll see you guys first thing Monday morning, and I will see you guys in the recap video today. Don't forget to leave any questions if you have any, or leave a comment if you guys have any questions. I got I got like 60 comments to answer. Yesterday's video was a little ridiculous. So I'll see you guys in the recap video and then first thing on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button, and like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.